Yo, what's the vibes? Back with another video. Yeah, today's video, a thought came to my head, man. I'm laying in bed currently. That thought came to my head at 4 in the morning. Life goals. And as I'm sitting here, laying here, I'm literally talking to myself, as I do often. I'm sure many other people do it as well. And I'm just deciding and going over a lot of different scenarios and things in my life and things in my mind that you may not get time to deal with during the day because you're running around doing things. So you put a lot of your, things that you have in your mental off. But for me, I wake up, or sometimes I don't go to sleep so early, but I happen to be up early this morning and I'm laying here and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, life goals. Because you see, we're so conditioned as a people to believe if we don't have a 5-year plan, if we don't have a 10-year plan, then you're wasting your time. This, that, and the third. You follow me? As I'm laying here, I'm like, nah. We can't group everyone in the world like that because everyone doesn't believe in a 5-year or 10-year plan or anything of that sort. You see, me, as I've become older in life, things like money and materialistic objects have become less prevalent. I don't really care for it much. I've seen, I wouldn't say the high life, but I've seen and done many different things in my life. I'm going to keep it honest. I've seen the world, many different countries. You know what I mean? And I've stayed at really nice hotels, 5-star, and I'm from the neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? I'm from the hood like everybody else. I'm not no rich kid. None of those type of things. I just happen to have a good job, and it took me different places. Right? So I always used to think about this, man, as growing up from a youngin'. 5-year plans, life plans. Your teachers used to ask you, what you gonna do in 5 years? What you gonna do in 10 years? Me personally, as I grew older, I'm starting to think about it now. The only thing I would really want in the next 5 to 10 years is great health. Because you see, when you allocate that saying in most people's minds, they're saying money-wise, what will you have in 5 years? Well, you got a Benz in the driveway, big house with the green grass, the dog, gated community, the things that many people in the hood aspire to have, coming from living in an apartment building, trash on the streets, sirens going off all day. You know what I mean? Know the vibes. But as I said, as I got older, I realized what really matters in this game, in the game of life, is your health, man. Because you see, you can make a 5-year plan, you can make a 10-year plan, you can make a next week plan. If you're not alive, then what is all that planning for? If you're not here to live to see the fruits of your labor, the seeds that you planted to go places that you've never been, but you're not taking care of your health, what are you planning for? It's like planning for failure. So you see, I'm here to say tonight, or this morning, I should say, And shout out to everybody that, is listening to this. They're probably going to listen to this later in the day and be like, yo, why you sound like that? Yeah, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, man, like personally, I think my 5 year to 10 year plan, I don't really associate money. I associate good health. That's really what I only want out of life, man. Because you see, when I was young and impressionable and I didn't know much about the world, a lot of things I wanted were materialistic, such as nice cars. Everybody want a nice car. I got a nice car now, it's cool, but I kind of got over that at this stage in my life. I believe I want another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of outstanding health. The wealth is cool, but the health comes first. You feel me? So I say that to basically say, without rambling too much, that many people, especially in this time right now with the situation going on in the world, a lot of people are unemployed. A lot of people don't know where their next 5 years or 10 years, where they will be. And that's perfectly all right. But one thing I will say is, when it comes to your health, that's something you need to have in check daily. You see, the financial part, money can be made. Money can always be made. But you see, your health, you can't make no money if you're laid up in a hospital bed. You can't make no money if you're sick on the ICU. You know what I mean? You can't make no money. Look at Steve Jobs. Let's use him for example. Steve Jobs passed away with 300 million in his checking. All of that money couldn't save him from cancer. So like I said, Steve might have had a 10, 20-year plan for Apple, and maybe we're living out the days of it currently. But he's not here to see it. You see where I'm coming from? So yeah, a man can have a 5-year, 10-year plan, but if your health does not coincide with those plans, then the monkey wrench is thrown. So you see, as much as you're trying to make the money, you're trying to make the name for yourself, you still got to concern your health. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating right? And when I say eating right, I don't mean you have to be a vegetarian, because I'm not. You don't have to be a pescatarian, because I'm not. You don't have to be any of that to be a healthy person. I believe anything done in moderation. You can still eat fast food, but in moderation, because everybody likes a little soda. Everybody goes out to eat, likes a little junk food. But if you're doing anything out of moderation, then you're going to know the result. So everything in life has to be done in moderation. And you got to work out, man. Got to stay in shape.